one, go!
Get thunder!
Battle. Death. Death. 3, 2, 1, go!
Up!
one, go!
Power the Aegis!
Stop battle! Mithra! Zelda! Three, two, one, go!
Roll with us!
battle! Zelda! Mithra! Three, two, one, go! Death. Palutena. Greninja. Bowser. Jr. Young Link. Death. Three, two, one, go! battle. Death. Young Link. Three, two, one, go! battle. Kirby. Three-Pit Trainer. Three, two, one, go! Game!
The key is to focus on your balance.
Stop battle! Three-Pit Trainer! Kirby! Three, two, one, go! battle. Kirby! We've been trainers. Three, two, one, go! battle. Mithra. Battle!
Alright, hello everybody. I'm starting a little bit late here. This is Teacup. We're doing winners round 1 at Battle of the Beehive, number 11. St. Ambrose, Davenport, Illinois. We just saw Dr. Burns. She just switched off Pyramithra. Came back with the King K rule, which honestly I understand. More of a complication. She's been trying to learn Pyramithra for the past few weeks. Big boy staying strong with the mess here.
Go!
This matchup is pretty interesting because they both want to space out a decent amount. Ness here, trying to get some combos started over there. Really good pressure coming out from Dr. Burns here. Already at 124% on Ness. That is insane. Really good pressure going on here. Really spreads everywhere. Really good development now. Big boy here. They really seem to have issues trying to get in, but of course right when I start saying that is when they start combo. Really good drag down up air come down. Really great guy. Two-frame coming out from Dr. Burns here. Down smash. So we are seeing a pretty decent lead coming out from Dr. Burns. The backdoor does not kill surprisingly. Seems like both of them don't really want to get in, they just want to stay as much as they can. And I love that yo-yo coming out from Ness as well. Yo-yo can be so frustrating. It does look like that Big Boy's trying to come back here. Really all it looks like that it really needs to do is get a grab, try to get the back throw, or try to start something with some aerials. I know that PK rule is pretty easy to combo. And I'm really surprised that he hasn't died yet. Dr. Burns, she's doing a really good job making sure that people cannot get in. Making sure that pressure is not allowed.
Game!
Oh no! Oh. Came out of nowhere. So it does look like it's going to go 2-1 to Dr. Burns. Looks like next we're going to be having Shaggy Kyoka up here. Start.
Stop the battle!
See how he's updating this screen. So I assume it's going to be either ZSS and Wario. Maybe Shaggy will pull out the Captain. Captain Falcon as a counter pick for him as well. controls in here. Maybe a few more minutes. It does look like we're going to be starting the rest of this game.
Start battle. Zero Suit Samus. Wario. Zero Suit Samus.
Honestly, I'm not very
Go.
knowledgeable when it comes to this matchup. I do know that both of these players are super aggressive though. Already a pretty decent stream coming out. And Shaggy is doing a really decent job spacing to make sure that Kyoto can respond. Looks like the up tilts, the up air string going out. Fairly common when it comes to Wario. Really good pressure coming out from Joker here, making sure that it's hard for Shaggy to come back on stage. Of course, it does look like Shaggy's trying to pressure Joker to show him what it does take the first stop. Pressure with motorcycle here. Still rolling it around. Just, no! Can't go anywhere. Yoka does have a pretty insane lead. Really hard for Shaggy to get him in this kill. There's not much options that TSS has if he plays safe. Definitely really hard for Shaggy to get back. I do have faith. I have seen Shaggy play crazy stuff. Space as well as it can play safe as possible because there's like a first stock on Kyoka here. Looks like we might be seeing him come back a little bit. They're both really aggressive players, but they both like they can't really get it, you know? Doing a really good job of letting him. Pretty hard for Shaggy to get back. No, this is not still not allowed to play this. It looked like Shaggy did make it for a second there, but it's back at the ledge. I have noticed that too when I play against Yoga. Yoga is really good when it comes to ledge back. It doesn't look like that's actually finished the first game here.
Wario wins.
Let's see what stage they plan on going here. I know Shaggy tends to like stages with platforms. At least when we play the game.
Stop battle. Wario Samus.
I'm just gonna stick with 0 6. this is a decent stage for both players, in my opinion, just because they can continue their swings with the platforms and the platforms there, as well as them being super like, aggressive in general for when the platforms are not in. It does look like we're getting a decent string going out here, already at 73% on the line. Shaggy's doing a really good job of decent space. Not even 0. Oh, right when I start talking about it. I was gonna say he hasn't been hit yet, but right when I start talking about it, he gets hit. So we're doing a really good job here. It does look like we're gonna start to come back. Making sure that this is a very even game. Both players are just spacing really well, throwing out really safe action. Definitely a kill there. So it does look like Shaggy does take the stock, trying to get a little bit of extra credit here, going in for this pressure. No platforms here to make sure that the string's good. Doing a really good job at just spacing with his airs, his forward airs. Just really hard to feel for the game. Grab it. So it looks like, yep, I was about to say, it looks like Kyoga needs to get like a back end or something here, because it's fairly safe as it is, and it does kill pretty spammy as well. There goes Shaggy with up there, up. Really safe out of shield, a very good get off. And oh my god, really good read there. Kyoga did turn this around. He's having trouble at first, but it's the perks of playing Wario. You get to fart on people and kill them, and then come back. Probably like the most VM thing ever. B is going to kill It's pretty. Oh no! Not the air dodge. No.
Wario wins.
See it, man. This is about to be the most hype game. It's super even. And there was a lead for both of them at some points. So upsetting. So it does look like it's going to be 2-0 Kyoka. I did see the message about me being quiet. I'm not exactly sure how to fix this mic to make it louder. I can try to talk a little. So next we're gonna have disabled and Kyoka. Oh, is the game too loud? Alright, turn that down a little bit then. See if that fixes it. Let's see. I do apologize, this is my first time commentating for Smash, and I'm not the most knowledgeable player, so I'm just trying to get used and getting into the groove of things. Nice. So I assume we're going to be going to PS2 again. That seems to be where everyone likes to go. Except I have noticed when I play against Prophet, Prophet likes to ban PS2 and likes to strike. I do play, I'm just really bad at the game. So...
Start battle.
Teacup is my tag. So it doesn't look like Disable is going to be sticking with Ness here, and Kyoka's going to be sticking with Wario.
3, 2, 1.
And they are going to PS2. So it does like... Both are trying to play fairly safe. I just found out today that Wario had a crawl, actually. That is the most cursed animation. So just like Disable is just trying to go for those forwarders, making sure to play really safe, trying to say, no, get off the stage. You're not allowed to play this game anymore. I'm going to just spam my up B, make sure you can't do stuff. And it sucks too, because Wario's really good at coming back, has good combos, but if you don't land your nair, you're kind of just screwed, in my opinion. Like, obviously you're not, because like, try to force situations and stuff, but from what I've seen, it just seems like without nair, Wario's not doing much. It does look like Disable is going to get the kill for stock here. Fairly decent too, he's playing really safe. Up there, yep. Another up air, yep. Yo-Yo has so much pressure on shield, it's insane. Up air strings. Gotta love him. Oh, that would have been insane. If he would have gotten that read, that would have been crazy. Back throw. Not going to kill though. Looks like he's not trying to do anything off the stage, but I'm really surprised that the neutral get up. Wasn't expecting that, to be honest. Must have been misinput. It does look like Kyoka has a pretty big uphill battle right here, seeing that Disabled is still on his first stock, and that's a decent lead. Kyoka finally does get a kill here. Looks like we might see the comeback. Might get the hype game that I wanted last set. It does seem like it's really hard to just get in, because Nessa's just gonna keep throwing out really safe moves like his forward air and like side B and stuff like that, so it's just really hard for Wario to get in. But Kyoka does make it work. I've seen him come back from a lot worse, to be honest. That yo-yo, you can't hold shield against that yo-yo, man. Like, it does so much. Oh, this neutral B is going to get the kill there. Oh. Oh my god, is he gonna do it? I feel like he's gonna do it. I feel like he could have gone for the fart of the century, man. Like, I know, like, I'm not a good Wario player at all. Like, I barely understand Wario for the most part, but like, I would be going for the most insane wafts possible instead of going for like the most guaranteed, which obviously this is why I'm bad at the game, but Kyoka is doing a really good job at coming back, by the way. Like, he's really, really good at ledge trapping. Once you get on the ledge with him, he gets in your head and just knows what you're going to do, I've noticed. Like, it's just really hard to get back on stage. I wonder if he's gonna go for a roll read waft Oh, no. That was a pretty close game. I'm really surprised with the comeback. But yeah, Kyoka's been doing a pretty decent amount of like roll reads and like tech reads when it comes to Waft, which it's just crazy to think about because you have to have like insane reaction speed, in my opinion. Either that or I'm just an old man. I just can't react to things like I used to be able to.
3, 2, 1, go!
So it does look like we're going back to PS2. They said, screw every other stage, because that's all we have in this game. It does look like Kyoka might be starting to get a small lead going on, trying to get it little strings. It seems like Disable's really liking the platforms, which I don't think the platforms are like the best place to be, in my opinion. I'm personally scared every time I'm on a platform. And we're just back at the situation where Kyoka is just making sure that Disable is not getting back on stage. It's like every time you get back on stage, it's just like, nah. Yo-Yo is a little... Oh, no tech there, sadly, but, you know. Oh, I think he could have made it back if he would have jumped a little earlier. I was actually... What was the price of it? Just gonna give the pimp hand, slapping the child, making sure... keeping the game a little even. Looks like Disable is starting to throw the Uno reverse card here, saying no you. Last game, Kyoka was really focused on making sure that he couldn't get back on stage, and they're flipping the script here. That yo-yo is insane. Like, the hitbox, how much it lingers, and getting the kill too. You can tell he's trying to go for those nasty up Bs. Trying to go for the most hype play possible. There's another thing I've noticed too. Every time I see people face against Ness, they don't seem to like want to go off stage against him. Like, it's like the only person I ever see do it is SF. In the back area is gonna kill there. Looks like Kyoka might be able to pull this out. He does have his waft, so it is definitely doable. Just trying to get in, especially when you're at 119%. Like, literally anything can kill you once, like, you get hit once. Yep. It's gonna be 2-0 disabled here. Well, like I was gonna say, it's really hard for Wario to get in, especially because like all he really has is his neutral air, in my opinion. Because like he is neutral air, the character, and if you don't get bracket link, there you go. I think that would work. That's the admin one though, so I don't know if that will work for you, but. I assume it's just smash.gg / tournament / battle for the Beehive 11 is my guess. Yeah, it's just, I feel like he has trouble in general. Do you know if this link will work for the bracket? They were asking for the bracket link. Will that work?
You copy and paste it.
Yeah.
Remove the admin part.
Remove the admin part?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, there we go. Okay, cool. So let's see, we have... I think this is... Is it an elite? Yeah. Okay. We'll just... get this in here real quick. So it doesn't look like it is going to be playing Pac-Man. I know as it has been playing random, well, quote-unquote random, last week and the week before, I think. I say quote-unquote random because it's random as long as it's like 6 different characters that I know of, I think. And I'm actually kind of surprised. Ali's been doing really good with Roy, and he's playing Cloud today. Must just not be feeling it. It looks like we're testing buttons. But yeah, like, Ali's, like, Roy's been schnasty lately, and it seemed like he wasn't really liking Cloud, but it's nice to see it because I personally like Cloud. I think Cloud's cool. So it does look like we're just doing a button test here. Maybe? Or are we actually playing? Okay, I guess we're actually playing it. So, I don't know much about Pac-Man. You would think I would, seeing that I come to this weekly every week, and we usually have 2 Pac-Mans. But I have no clue what's going on. I know Pac-Man is the god at combos, god at spacing. And like, Ali is going crazy right now, making sure that it can't really set up anything with his items or his hydrants. Every time he's trying to get the hydrant out, he's just like hitting it immediately. It does look like he's gonna grab the cherry. And yeah. So those look like really good DI coming out from Ali there. I'm really surprised they didn't die, but the bell did hit. I'm surprised he didn't punish with something different, but like I said, I don't know Pac-Man, so maybe that's all he could do there. It does look like the hydrant is going to kill, again, the first stock on Ali. Just doing some Pac-Man things. Walking around moving, throwing some bells. Gotta love the Cloud special of get off me, press up B. I don't know why, but I think Cloud's up B is the most tilting move in the game. Dark, Booker said that you're a big ol' loser, by the way. I was told to let you know. But you're talking to me, I think you're pretty cool, in my opinion. I'm used to commentating with multiple people, so I don't have anyone to bounce off of, because usually I bounce off of people, and I'm awkward by myself. So it does look like it does get the next stock. And the issue with Cloud against Pac-Man really is Cloud sucks off stage, and Pac-Man is really good at getting people off stage. Whether it be from just pressure, or their forward aerials, or setups, or like just anything. So it's just really hard. Is that an orange? I don't know if it's Pac-Man. I assume it's Pac-Man. But as it is going to take game 1. Not the orange. Yes, not the orange. It really, like, it always surprised me every time I see Pac-Man because the fruit comes out way faster than I would think that it would. Like, I don't know why, it's just like the animation is like so clunky looking that it looks like it would take forever to actually throw it, but every time I see Pac-Man, they're just like spamming the crap out of fruit. Or just like trying to set up whatever they can. It does look like both players are playing a little more safe than last time. That I've noticed is a thing against Pac-Man as well. Spot dodging against Pac-Man and like empty hopping against Pac-Man is scary because he can just grab or smash, like forward smash. I think it's forward smash because it's so delayed that it doesn't matter the option you make. It just, and it does look like it is going to get the first stock here, having a decent lead, but Elite coming right back saying no, not allowed. We're gonna make this as even as possible. Did you just parry that hydrant, or am I insane? He's really looking for those grabs. So it does look like Ali is trying to pressure as much as possible. Hopefully getting a small lead. Positionally, at least. Really, if he can just keep getting Izzet off stage like he's doing, like, it seems hard for Izzet to respawn. Especially because he keeps going really deep with his up Bs, so it's really easy for Elite to respawn. It looks like the back air is going to kill there. Forward air from Pac-Man is like crazy. I remember my first experience with Smash Ultimate was against a Pac-Man player, and I had no clue what was going on. It does look like his limit is fully charged. See if he abuses the fact that he's ledge trapping here, trying to pressure as much as possible. And it does look like he is going to end this right here, so 1-1. That's what I was saying though, like, it seems like it's having issues when it comes to being off stage, and Ali seems more comfortable, I would say, off stage. Looks like both players are going to stick with the same characters. And another issue too is when it comes to Cloud, Pac-Man can't really set up from across the stage since Cloud always has the pressure of Luna charging. Like, you have to approach, you have to make sure he doesn't get Luna, or else he can just camp you out and just pressure. Great spacing from both players though, so far. Spot dodge does come out, his limit is fully charged. Looks like he might hit. That's what I thought he was going to do. I think that's the neutral B one. No, it's the forward B. Ali is definitely putting a lot of pressure on Izzy here, making sure that Izzy can't set up, can't really bring his Hydrant out. He's not able to pull any fruits, so it's just really hard for Izzy to respawn. And really good read coming out from Ali there. Oh, that would have been sick. I know he was going for it. He still gets the kill, but that would have been sick if that would have went through. Does look like he is going to get his little spaceship going on. Lee saying, no, don't touch me with the up B, as Clouds like to do. I have noticed Lee likes to approach with aerials a lot too. He's really jump happy. Is doing a really good job at having a decent lead on this stock here. He is going to get him off stage. See how he responds. Back air doesn't kill. Good guy going out. Really good read there. That bell is just, it's scary. You get hit by it and, like, at least for me, I get hit by it and I want to cry. You almost, Izzet almost took Lee to Corridor City. Those forward airs from Pac-Man are scary if they land. I know the combo itself is DI dependent, but Elite does have limit. And we might see another side B. But those bells coming out from Izzet, like, he is not messing around. And that's, oh no! No! I think it's gonna be 2-1 Izzet. Yeah, Elite definitely did good. I definitely agree. I don't know what happened there with the last stock. Definitely unfortunate. It seems like we're having a few upsets today when it comes to games. Like I was gonna say, Ali's really good when it comes to fighting off stage, and he's really confident off stage, I would say. We're just kind of waiting. It does look like I have to actually go, so you guys take care.
Battle. Pac-Man. Start battle. Death. Pac-Man. 3, 2, 1, go! Game. Pac-Man wins. Start battle. Yes. Pac-Man. 3, 2, 1, go! Game. Best wins. Start the battle. Best Pac-Man. 3, 2, 1, go! battle. Mithra. Wario.
Hello, hello, ladies and gentle gamers. How do you do? It is I, Charcoal Lion, on commentary for you tonight. And here we have Kyoka versus Dr. Burns. And I see some lovely people in chat, Dark, FGC, and AirJ. How are you guys doing tonight? Right now we have a bit of an uncommon matchup here in our, what is this, losers final, might want to, or losers semi, might want to update that. I miss you too, Dark. It ain't the same without you in the QC scene. It ain't the same. Right now we actually see Dr. Burns in the lead with her Pyra Mithra. Using the Jank skin, using the, I don't even remember the name of, oh no, I'm getting into Xenoblade 2 spoilers, oh no, but they're using the green skin, which just makes them both look green. And it's just hard to distinguish. Kind of a low energy commentating tonight, just impromptu solo commentary. Right now we can see Kyoka hitting a good tech chase, trying to get the situation back under hand. Ooh, very good down air, but not really able to get net a kill off of it, though it did catch Pyra's side B. That is side B, right? Ha. I don't know what the move of this character. Oh, that's dead. No. Wario's a heavy boy. All I know is that up B is strong as hail. Ooh, up tilt killing. You see, I'm sure everyone knows, but Pyra kind of just murders you. Mithra does the damage, she's like the good safe one. Every character in this game does pretty decent damage. But Mithra, she's super fast, has good frame data, has good disjoint on top of all that. She's lighter than Mithra, hence why she's lighter than Pyra, hence why she died to that back air there. But overall, Mithra is pretty good. And then you just want to switch to Pyra once it's time to get that kill. Right now, something Dr. Burns is definitely going to have to keep an eye on is Kyoka has built up a full waft here. So all Kyoka really needs to do is take this next stock, and then it's basically even. Which is definitely the scary thing too to have to deal with against a warrior, a Wario. You just gonna have to keep them at bay, keep your lead, hold on to it for dear life, and when you do lose that lead, you have to be on the lookout for that waft. Gotta make sure you can see what the Wario likes to lead into their wafts with. That's a good up the ass shield, but doesn't quite get the kill. Ooh, up tilt through the bike, extended the hurt box. I don't know if Kyoko was ready for that or if that was a clean hit on the ledge get up. Reminder, it is 2 out of 3, so right now, Kyoko only has, this could be Kyoko's last game of the night.
Mithra! Mithra! Mithra!
Top 4 is best of 5. So after this, we'll most likely have we'll have the winner of this match and our lovely T.O. Chase DeWitt, also known as Booker on stream. Ooh, pulling out the Wolf. So the funny thing about Kyoka's Wolf is, I'm pretty sure Wario is his better character, but Wolf is just so well-rounded that it really helps with a lot of trouble matchups, especially since Wolf himself debatably doesn't really have many like horrible matchups. Like his matchups, he may lose some, but they're never that big of a loss to where like you'd want to switch off Wolf. He's just a really good all-rounder. Has good B&Bs, does good damage, has good kill power. He's kind of a jack of all trades. Rack dead. Don't see that very often. And right now we can see a very different game coming out from these two players, as Kyoka's switch to Wolf really shuts down a lot of the things that Dr. Burns has been getting away with, just those random up Bs out of shield to punish. I wouldn't even say they're random up Bs out of shield, just they're up Bs out of shield to punish bad frame data, the grabs. Wolf is super safe, so just being able to be safe, especially against Pyramithra, is such a big deal. And having an actual projectile to keep the sword characters at bay, it's invaluable. Something I wonder is if Kyoka could use his reflector to reflect Pyra's sword back at her. I haven't played this game in a very long time. I don't know all the new characters, I don't know all the moves. I'm just spitballing. Dr. Burns on the board after that. That's a little forward air kill. The situation is hard to deal with, especially with Kyoka really having the patience, trying to really play with his life lead. You see, when you have a life lead, it really sets a precedent. Like, you should be careful, but you also don't have to worry as much, because when you have the life lead in any game, suddenly it puts you in the position of power. Even if you're like getting comboed, you're still like a bit in the like advantageous, because your opponent, they have to like make a risk, or especially if they're like stretched for time, like they have to take a risk, they have to make a big oh, missing the ledge right there. Bring it to 1-1. As I was saying, when you have the life lead, you really don't have to engage with the opponent. They have to engage with you, otherwise they'll get timed out. And sometimes you can really just pull out and just kill them really easily for trying to wait you out. But sometimes it's not so simple. You have to engage. Ooh. Taking out the K rule to contest the Wolf. I don't necessarily agree with this pick, but whatever makes Dr. Burns happy.
3, 2, 1, go!
I can see the reason for the pick. Just heavyweight, more consistently being able to splash some stuff. Plus, you can kind of contest Wolf's projectile with your own projectile's K roll. You're not a sword character. That projectile just covers so much space, and it's kind of slow moving and big, which is a really good thing to have for projectiles. But as you can see here, here's why I didn't agree with it, because just K rule as a heavyweight is a lot easier to not only combo, but just flip with random attacks, which can lead into more devastating punishes than if you're playing a smaller character. There's also just the fact that K rule is just a worse character. That also helps. But as we can see here, it's a lot more even than it was. Like, even though Dr. Burns is sitting at like 145, she's also contesting Wolf's buttons better and just keeping him at bay. Like, Wolf is not necessarily a light character, but he's definitely a lot lighter than K rule. Just like that, just a dash attack to take the stock, even when it's the real caveat of like playing heavy. Like, even when you're down, because you just live so long, it's really hard to tell when they're out. Especially one with decent armor and just a good projectile to contest with like K rule. Valuable. I think that's honestly what attributed to K rule being considered to be really strong, especially early on before anyone really knew what was up, because K rule just has armor and is a heavy with projectiles, which can be hard to deal with, but as time went on, people figured out how to deal with K rule more. Honestly, I'm surprised we haven't seen a down throw at all. Like, even though you can't like do down throw, down smash like we all thought K rule could, but you can do like stuff like down tilt, down throw, tilt, up tilt, jab, up tilt, or just simple stuff like that. Just good damage. Ooh, this character. The meaty F smash, catching that roll get up. Even though I didn't necessarily agree with the pick, you can't deny that this game is like isn't more even than it was before. Using the reflector to shut down that laser. Honestly, this is like tough to call because just seeing from like how the match has been going otherwise, even in this just game right here, Dr. Burns has been at a % deficit, but just with her K rule knowledge and using those immediate attacks as projectiles, she has been able to hit Kyoka and kill him pretty early. All things considered. Ooh, the shield poke on the up strong. That's unfortunate. That's honestly something I don't like about Smash Ultimate. Just you get shield poked and it's like, well, guess I'm dead. Good stuff from Kyoka, not cracking under pressure there. Just even though that shield poke on the up strong was kind of weird, it did prove to be the right choice. Yes, we have a word from our player here.
That was stupid. I don't know how that poked.
Heard it here, folks. He's carried. I believe our next match should be. Can we edit from here? We can edit. We can report from here. They already got it. So up next we have Kyoka versus Booker. Now this should be a fun matchup. We already got it. Best of 5, that is correct. It is loser semis. While I wait for this match to start, I'm gonna look at the stuff that's hanging around the office. Like this rock. You guys can't see it, but it's a pretty nice rock. Anyway, back to the match. So, here's what should make this interesting. Either Kyoka's gonna play Wario or Wolf, that's my call. And it's gonna be probably the Wario to start off with, especially to contest Booker's Bowser. Which, Bowser, pretty good heavyweight, all things considered, has a good out of shield option. Kills like no other. Even has decent recovery, all that stuff. How am I? I'm doing well, Dark. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? How was your day? How's your gamering been going?
Start the battle.
You doing okay? That's what I like to hear. So yeah, it's like I can predict the future. I knew that they were going to play their main characters. Crazy, right? And who would have guessed that they would have gone to PS2? This stage never gets picked. Never, not once. I'm surprised I was safe on Bowser Shield. Decent percent, but very nice stuff coming out from Kyoka here. Just Booker is always very, very ready to just up the ass shield, do stuff at disadvantage, ready to take the ties of battles from his opponent's favor to his favor. And Kyoka has just been doing a good job with punishing and just staying just outside of the danger zone and getting right back in at the most important time. I think the most important thing to mastering the Bowser matchup when you're fighting Bowser is to understand restraint and just how to keep yourself safe. Because Bowser as a character, he has so many good tools to just punish you for random stuff like that. Like his up B out of shield, of course, is a very strong option, but just being able to keep yourself safe from stuff like that will save you a lot of extra damage. If you're fighting a Bowser who does who shields a lot, and more importantly does up B out of shield a lot, then grab may just be your best friend. Kyoka doing a very nice job just keeping it nice and simple. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just down air to edge guard. Has a lot of active frames. Has good reach. Pretty good. Right now we can see Kyoka has a very good using that command grab. Booker especially is a Bowser who likes to hold shield, make his opponents come to him. But against someone like Kyoka right now, that's not working to his favor. Almost killed with the side B. That was a good side B out of shield. Nice and fast. Probably the fastest you could do it, but... And there we go, an up B out of shield taking Kyoka's first stock. That's the real dangerous thing about Bowser is out of shield. Not only does it do mad damage, but it also kills at a reasonable percent given how fast it is. Although it is quite punishable if it doesn't work, even with the ability to slide. Something Kyoka could have done there actually is because Bowser dies first off the Bowser side, and it's guaranteed that he dies, he could have pulled back to try to force Booker to, well, self-destruct. Because when you're the Bowser player and you're down, especially in percent, your opponent has more control over the side B than you do, so he could have just pulled back and had Booker just eliminate himself, honestly. Let's see, it looks like Booker's considering a switch. Nope. Back to Bowser, just had to take a breather. That's something important to remember, all you gamers out there. If you need a breather, take it. When you go back to the character select screen, that's a good couple of seconds you could be taking a breather. Get yourself back in the game. Now here we go, Kyoka using the platform to just get around Bowser's flamethrower. A very simple way to just avoid your opponent's pressure, but sometimes what's simple is most effective. Same with that get-up attack. Though I don't think he predicted the get-up attack would be a stage spike like that. We are playing on Lylat, so gotta be ready for anything. Looks like Kyoka has a great down pat, rolling right into that up smash. That was a good position up smash from Booker right there. Caught the roll, of course, but I think that also might have caught standing get up. Just because it's so large. Jump, I don't know for sure, especially with an air dodge. Could have air dodged out of the way, but again, it's very reactive. Could have possibly caught it. Just barely whiffing that up strong, and then getting hit by the down B. Booker with the SD, trying to get a nice edge guard, but edge guarding Wario can be difficult. He has a lot of good recovery options, and by that I mean Bike. Bike is a very good recovery option. Just snatching him out of hit stun with the side B. And that's what I'm saying, you gotta be careful against Bowser because he has so many good options out of hit stun. That was almost Kyoka's second stock, just taken by another side B. With the late hit of the up tilt. That was also a good option coverage move right there. Ooh, Kyoka getting kind of rowdy. Ooh, that worked. Got kind of rowdy with that edge guard. Bike the opposite direction. Like it was safe because Wario gets to jump off his bike and he still has a double jump. But side being the other direction, I like it. It's like one of those things where it's like not super stylish, but it's stylish enough to be noteworthy. Like it's riskier than most other options you could have committed to in the situation, which makes it a little stylish. But it's also safe enough to where you can recognize it was just a good play that happened to look stylish. And those are always good plays as well. And here we can see a very similar start. Maybe not similar start, but Kyoka off to a very great start with the air dodge read on the forward strong, just the catching Booker shielding on the platform with the neutral B. Booker has one hell of a hill to climb. I probably shouldn't say that. I'm on a Christian college esports stream, so. Very nice catch with the spot dodge catch. I'm sorry if this kind of sounds like a VOD review for the Kyoka, but honestly, he's just doing a lot of stuff that's pretty good or pretty noteworthy here or there, and Booker is just playing Bowser. I mean, it doesn't sound as all in this. It's just it's less of him doing stuff that's good or like stuff that's bad for getting punished, because there's nothing Booker's doing that's particularly wrong or right. It's just that Kyoka's kind of hard. That was a really good down air. Just caught the double jump, just set him straight into the void. Down full dash attack. That's one of Kyoka's favorite confirms. And for good reason, because Wario, very nice roll read on the platform. This game went from a very strong start to Kyoka to very even really quickly. Booker has just been keeping Kyoka under control, just not doing anything particularly different, just making sure he can't get anything going, or just keeps it, trying to keep him honest while being dishonest himself. Right now, Booker will have to be carried because Kyoka's Waft is on deck, but Bowser is still quite the heavy character, so it is a little bit easier for him to survive, but with certain positioning, it will be inconsequential. Ooh, I don't like that, up strong. Better check that, nope. Untechable. And that's a clean 3-0 coming out from Kyoka over Booker. Let's report that score. And up next, we'll have Kyoka versus Disabled on stream for our losers finals. Now, this is one of those awkward situations where either Kyoka's going to get double jeopardied by the same player, or Disabled's going to get knocked by a player he just beat earlier today. Something that may be difficult is Kyoka's going to have to be fighting a Ness. So I wouldn't be surprised if I saw him switch to Wolf to really shut down a lot of Ness's options. Because the Wario didn't work earlier. It got, what, 2-0'd? Yeah. So maybe playing Wolf will be a better play for Kyoka here, even though Wolf's recovery is a bit more exploitable to stuff like yo-yo charge down smash. I think overall, just when you're in neutral or when you have advantage, things Wolf can do to shut down Ness are invaluable. Nope, looks like he's going straight for Wario. So, he does have more games to play around with here. It being Losers Finals best of 5, it's not the same as last time. He has a bit more time to adjust and learn about Disabled habits, plus he has any knowledge he might have accumulated last set they played together. So, even though it's a fresh set, it's not necessarily a fresh start. There will be a bit of an adjustment going from fighting Bowser, which is more of a slugfest, to fighting Ness. And right now we can see Disabled really just landing a lot of good, clean hits on Kyoka. Ness is a fair bit lighter than most characters. I believe he falls on the lighter side of the roster, but I always try to mention that when talking about what's even and what's not even, because even though a good way to explain it is with extremes, Bowser or Jigglypuff, if Bowser and Jigglypuff are both at 50%, that's not even. Because Bowser is so much heavier and so much harder to kill. But if Bowser is at like 100% and Jigglypuff is at like 50, that's closer to even than both of them being at the same percent. Right now, Disable just catching him with the charge. Yo-Yo up strong. Almost. Kyoko almost answering back immediately with just a simple back air. Nice empty. Just keep it simple. Make him hold shield while you get away. Sometimes being nice and close can be pretty scary, especially if your opponent's character has better frame data than yours. Something Kyoka's going to have to do to adjust himself to the situation is just, as the pros say, just don't get hit. And by that, it's probably just going to be just make sure you don't take random chip damage and just make sure you really just keep yourself safe with a lot of these things. That could have been a potential grab punish off of the shield considering how it crossed up. Ooh, the reflect on the bite, that could have been bad. But right now, Kyoka does have full waft on deck. Ooh, doesn't quite kill with throw. Ooh, nice stall with the PK flash, but doesn't really matter as Kyoka just holds his mouth open and Disable just jumps right in. Something Kyoka will have to do is just improving at just those quick punishes. Just getting preemptive with him. Sable just dying. That's crazy. Oh. That could have been an up strong. But it wasn't. I don't know the frame rate. It might have worked if Kyoka wasn't ready for it. It was just a sour spot on the waft. That could have been game right there. But now, no waft on deck. Has a full another stock to Disable has a full another stock to cut through while being pretty high himself. Something Kyoka could be doing to shut down Disabled's recoveries is trying to fast fall down. Even though Wario is kind of floaty, you could still fast fall down and try and eat the PK Thunder 1. Right now, Disable pulling it back just by keeping Kyoka at bay, making sure that he's in the position of power. Even though Kyoka doesn't need to really engage, he's been trying to engage, been trying to take that stock, but Disable just stealing it right back. Realistically, Kyoka could have just had a bit more patience, really drained Disabled's stamina, but in the same vein, everyone has a mental fortitude to deal with while in bracket, so if you don't have like the mental fortitude or like the stamina to time your opponent out or like just make sure you wait out for like the perfect opportunity, if you don't have that good neutral jing, then maybe closing it out as fast as possible is the best option for you. Because if you can close it out as fast as possible, that also gets you a lot of momentum. And it's just understanding how your own personal momentum works will make you a far better player. You don't have to have the flashiest combos, you don't have to have the best nooch. You don't gotta be able to avoid every kill confirm. You just gotta understand what works for you, understand what pace you would like to play at, and understand how your opponent will try to play at their pace, what pace they like, and also how to shut them down. And I feel like that's what Disabled is doing. Disabled understands that he kind of likes to kind of shift around a bit. Like, he knows his openings, he knows his opportunities, he knows what he is looking for, and he knows when to go for it. And when he's not in that situation, he's very comfortable in just playing the defense game, spacing Kyoka out with decent disjoints, and just chipping on extra damage with PK Thunder 1. excellent punish and up smash out of shield to catch the dash attack. Even though it doesn't have much end lag as we saw right there, when it crossed up, it did let Wario hit him with the first part of the hitbox. There you go, shield. Sometimes we just gotta hold that. I wonder if that was a shield poke. Shield pokes. Oh, he does hold it. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Shield big. Charges for that so long, that's right. Right now, Waft on deck and disabled. Still has a stock to go, but that can quickly turn even Ooh just gets flipped by the last hit of the down smash. Barely surviving the dash attack. That was perfect GI. He went right to the corner. And there's no way to survive that. You're just dead. Wrong way on the waft. Kyoka has not been having good luck with those wafts. They can send them the wrong direction. They hit in the wrong hitbox. He just can't fall on them. Hopefully we don't. Ooh, there we go. Clean hit on the dash attack. Stealing that stock, keeping it even. Love to see it. Damn characters. And no need to switch when it's this even. I wonder if they switch stage. Yep, going to Smashville. I miss old Smashville when the platform would just move around. Peak Smash stage design, honestly. That's just kind of boring. But nothing wrong with simple, as they say. Nice little pokes with the down tilt to catch the ledge grab. Nice little two frames. I definitely like what Disable does, just using the PK Thunder 1 while kind of away from the ledge. Lets him get a little poke, drift back in safely. He hits on the yo-yo. PK Thunder 1, keeping him nice and in the air. Right where Disabled wants him. And treating him like a lawn chair, just laying right back on him. Yeah, stock 1. That does 12 damage. That's not bad. That's a pretty good price. Oh, this falls right back on top of the yo-yo. Unfortunate. Wario's airspeed working against him there. Uh-oh. Just getting cooked by PK Thunder 2 with 2 moves and he's already at 55. Nice pressure, nice roll read. Back air coming out, cleaning it up. Gonna have to, yep. Gonna have to let go of that eventually. Kyoka does have a stock lead and has full waft on deck. This is not the situation you want to be in if you're disabled. Oh, down tilt dash attack. Works like a charm even if you're not using it to kill. Ooh. Just throwing it out in neutral. Kyoka with all the momentum here. This isn't going to be stock. It was a little too far away, but the nice neutral cleaning me up. Not good DI on Kyoka's part, but still a good catch on Disabled's part. And there goes game 3.
Wario wins. Yes.
I wonder what stage we'll go into next. Back to Smashville.
Stop battle death. Wario. 3, 2, 1, go!
Something I've been seeing less is, that was a bad turnaround right there. Got him punished for his troubles. This could be bad for Disabled. But something I was gonna say is I've been seeing Disabled do less PK fire. Kyoka hasn't been getting clipped by it as much. Probably something he learned from the first set, seeing as how he got hit by it so many times. He's learned his lesson real quick. It's fun to go for the PK fire on occasion, but when your opponent starts to catch onto it, then it becomes really difficult to justify using. The flash with the yo-yo. You can't do that. That grab is too moody. You can't just neutral get up into it. Just threw his bike right back at him. Weirdly fun when you have the bike. Honestly, I'd say don't even throw it off stage like that for the edge guard. Just throw it, keep it away from him, deny him his resource. The command grab gonna kill there. You hate to see it. Unless you're Kyoka, in which case you love this because it's an easy kill. Not quite. Kyoka with a good DI. Neutral air out of shield. That's such a strong option. At low percent, it can lead into some good. It already does some good damage and has some decent knockback, so it can lead into like some combos at low percent. However, at high percent, it just murders, especially like since who's gonna just expect to be hit by a neutral air out of shield like that? Like at this level, I should say. It's not necessarily something you can just avoid. And Disabled on tournament stock right here. Kyoka in a very good position. He has Waft on deck, Disabled down the stock, and has to fight a Wario with Waft. He either has to put himself in the situation where Kyoka will burn his Waft, or he still just have to struggle. Ooh, no tech on that. All of a sudden, this is back to even. So something nice about this position to be in as Kyoka, no matter what hitbox of Waft you land, you're probably going to get the kill. Clash on the grabs. Nice well lead. Kyoka taking it 3-1, getting revenge for the previous set. And now the grand finals you've all been waiting for. Is it and Kyoka? A classic around the scene. One that I hope it doesn't take particularly long to complete. They already get this submitted. There we go.
Stop battle.
So, kind of a classic matchup if Gabe decides to go Wario for around here. Wario versus Pac-Man. There's a lot of Pac-Mans around here. They come out of the woodworks. They come out of the cornfields. Wario, not so much. With Gabriel, Kyoka being the only one. And this is going to be a difficult battle for Kyoka. Is it? Definitely a very patient Pac-Man. Definitely knows his stuff. Does some funky options. Keeps it interesting for us. Keeps his opponent on his toes. Very skilled overall. Again, an uphill battle for Kyoka, especially coming in from the loser side, which is usually where you're going to be in this situation. PS2, honestly, pretty expected. It is the neutral stage pick. Kyoka snatching that Galaga right out of the air, just eating that up in the literal sense. That healing doesn't do that much from though. As I always say, playing responsibly with his life lead. This is definitely the pace that Izzy likes to play at. He's a big fan of that negative and neutral. It's not very often that he really actively will run at you in neutral. He mostly likes to sit back, do his setups, set up some zoning, as Pac-Man does as a zoner. The only difference is once you start to get at that kill percent, he will start going for you more. You gotta die to something eventually. See there, he just did nothing. He just sat there, shielded, let Kyoka come to him. He knows Wario doesn't have a projectile. He's not threatened at long range, unlike the way that Pac-Man can threaten Wario at long range. Whether it be with an orange or with a key. Or a hydrant. Perfect example. Being able to just throw a whole fire hydrant at someone, pretty good. Right now, this is I was gonna say this is a situation you want to be in, as is it, but not when you just do a get up attack and get bopped for it. Now this is the position you want to be in. Setting up your zoning, making sure that Kyoka has to hold shield, has to hold it, and then just catch him in the traps. Make sure you have enough space to do what you want to do and just make it so they gotta play around it. Even if they throw your hydrant at you right there, then do they know all the angles? Do they know how the specifics of their character and how it interacts with the fire hydrant? Probably not. Probably have an approximation, but they're not gonna know the whole story. Back throw. That was gonna be the pull. Yep. Very nice setup. You see, that was going to be difficult to get through because hitting the hydrant not only made the orange more active, but also put it at just enough health to where if Kyoka was hit by something, the hydrant would have also been hit and it would have been at enough health to just get launched. It's the most difficult thing to deal with in the Pac-Man matchup, just how they're going to use their hydrant to really just ruin your day, honestly. And is it? I mean this in the best way possible, but you are very good at ruining other people's days. Yeah. Get a little bit healing. And back there. Now this is still an awkward position to be in as Kyoka. Same with Izzet. You don't want to just give him a waft for free. He has it on deck. This match is basically even until that waft gets used up. And that's going to take it. Oh, no. Perfect DI on that from Kyoka. Oh! It's still a heavy boy, just a little bit farther away. Barely able to root the forward tilt. And that's going to take it. Had to say that 3 times. Bell is such a strong option. It has so much paralyze.
Stop battle. Wario.
Gonna see them sticking to their guns with the character. That's how it be.
3, 2, 1, go!
You don't want to just let him do that. You can't just let him stand there. You gotta be more threatening. Just let him charge it up. I know you don't have a projectile, but come on, man. Make the Pac-Man feel the pressure. Honestly, I think a switch to Wolf may be warranted, just because the ability to challenge Pac-Man is like at a distance. That's pretty good, pretty desirable even. Because like if you don't, he's gonna charge his fruit on me. He's gonna charge his bell. He's trying to use the hurt box extension from the bike. No, hitbox extension. That's the word. And just dying to a raw forward smash. Uh-oh. We're barely making it back. Pac-Man doing good damage, hit with all the hits of the Galaga. Had a couple of Fordos and then the one nice thing about dealing with Fire Hydrant against Pac-Man is it does count as a physical projectile, so sometimes you can play with it and just nullify the hurt box, which is nice, makes it more manageable, but still. Fire Hydrant is really good. Not just because of the way it can shut down response pressure, but because it can have so much utility too. Nice forward tilt. And just the roll read. Forward smash. Barely missing. That would put Kyoka back in the game, but also toss him as ace in the hole, and he just dies. Wario's heavy, and he just died. Just Pac-Man. More like it. Go back, man. Get him out of here. I expect to see the Wolf switch. If he doesn't, I'm going to be surprised. Or at least a stage switch. Because you can't just let Pac-Man have all that space. He's just going to run all over you. He's gonna murder you. Pack to PS2, keeping it even, but is he gonna switch character? Is he gonna switch? Oh. Nah, he's not gonna go Pyramithra. He wouldn't go Pyramithra. What? What? Wolf Ditto. You see this? You see this? This garbage? This horse hockey? This silliness? Can't believe it. Can't believe they pulled out the pocket wolves. Look at this. Disgusting. Absolutely repugnant. Why am I commentating? Who let me do this? Who would let them do this? This definitely just completely changes the dynamic. It's not only a Ditto, but it's also a Ditto of the Fundy character. So there's really not much to go off of aside from this. Yeah, so it seemed that its spacing is superior, and the punish game is neutral. Pretty good. Good at keeping Kyoka good at spacing down to. Very good Fundy, very good neutral. Damn bro, where'd you get this? Did you get this neutral at the store? The store-bought nooch? I can't believe it. Canned fundies. Just staying even. Just nothing more to it. It's just the wolf Ditto. When both the characters are of even skill, it's gonna be an even Ditto. I don't want to necessarily call Wolf honest, but in the Ditto, it is honest. It's honest work. Kyoka is getting good at recognizing its defensive habits, though, and just like where he wants to attack and where he wants to be, but again, sometimes he just go murder. See that? Up strong, scooped him all the way up, covered all the options, and he's very good up strong. Yes, this Fundies is very nice. Very exquisite Fundies. Yo, that roll read with the up strong. Yo, I haven't seen that one in a long time. Ooh, this isn't the loops. Ooh, dash down strong, the down throw dash tag loop. Little loop you loop and pull, keeping it even. Ooh, the roll read. Chicken strips. Oh. And that puts Kyoka on the board.
You're good,
but I'm better.
I guess my fundies were just better than yours, buddy.
Stop battle. Mithra.
Oh no.
Wolf.
Pyramithra. Now you know it's just messing around. I don't even know. I don't even think he has Pyramithra. Either way, he's doing the funny thing where he's using the skin that makes Pyra and Mithra look pretty similar. This is what Kyoka lost to last time. It's crazy. Yeah, it's true, but then he did kind of beat the Pyramithra as Wolf. So I feel like it's Pyramithra. It's built a little bit different. Going for the kill character at like 60, that's a sign of confidence. That's a sign of a man who knows that what he's doing and the things he's doing to his opponent. Do you see that linger? He knows what he's doing. See that mild witch time? He knows exactly what he's doing. Look at the foresight. Foresight, busted. This joint, busted. This train data, busted. just going for 3 forward smashes. My goodness gracious. Oh. It's not a good place. Ooh, what a magnificent two-frame. It's bonked him right on the head. Made him realize the error of his ways. And there goes. First off, Kyoka currently on tournament stock, potential for tournament stock right now. Just has to keep it simple. Keep it at his pace. And he gets clipped by the side, but it still goes back to the ledge. Oh. Nice catch on the side B, just with the up smash, keeping it nice and simple. But he can't, because he's getting chipped away at this. Even though he's getting some good hits, he's also taking some trades that he probably doesn't want to take. Especially when you have a character that just murders like Pythra. Mithra. No. Pyra. That's the one that kills. You don't want to be taking that chip damage. Ooh, nice read. Oh, it's barely mistiming. Oh. Keeping it nice and safe. Kyoka making a bit of a comeback here, making it a bit more interesting. Ooh, now we're in the dangerous territory. Oh, up the ass shield, and that's gonna take it. No. No. Oh, that's. It's crazy how it does the kill flash screen, but when you like look at where he ended up on like the camera, he went nowhere. Well, not nowhere, but it's like nowhere near the place where he would have been dead. And yeah, that'll take it. Good showing from Izzet here tonight, taking it at a clean 3-1. You do be F smashing. And that concludes the battle for the Beehive. I don't know which one this is. To be frank, I don't really care. All I know is it's over. That's one thing for sure. It is over. Have a good night, my lovely people in the audience. All 0 people. And good night.